Hello there, my name is Dr. Maretela. Let's talk about Smartship, the most important concept, especially for beginners or people who are just launching their business. What is Smartship? The very first thing that a newborn baby does after delivery is cry. The very first thing that a new IBO does after signing up is Smartship. Meaning, Smartship is the heartbeat of your business. If it is not switched on, you are not active. Your business is not alive and your account is not active. And when all of that is true, then you will not get paid. So Smartship is the very first thing that you do after signing up your business. How does it work? Assuming you started your business on the 2nd of January when you joined your business, or when you joined or started launching your business, your Smartship will start to go off on the 2nd of the following month, which is February. So it means that when you join, it means you've bought yourself about 30 days of being active, because your first Smartship will go off on the 2nd of February. So meaning if you joined on the 3rd of January, your Smartship will go off on the 3rd of February. And the next one will be on the 3rd of March. So in our example here, it's the 2nd of January that you join, the 2nd of February that your Smartship will start to go off, and the 2nd of March your second Smartship, and the 2nd of every month until. And that is how the Smartship works. What does it mean? It just means that you become active by purchasing on the 2nd of February 5 T's, and 5 T's is actually 40 personal volume. This is what we call points, which means 40 points or 5 T's will give you 30 days of being active. So you can either purchase 5 packs of tea, or you can purchase a bottle of energy. So Smartship is set to go off once a month, and of course you don't have to settle with 5 packs of tea. Clearly you are running a business, so you cannot be running a business with 5 packs of tea. But Smartship, for you to be active, the minimum you can get is to buy 5 packs of tea or 1 bottle of energy. So really, in a nutshell, that's what it means. But Smartship, it's really just a debit order. It is a debit order. It means your debit order that goes off on the same date every month. That is what a Smartship is. So that, in a nutshell, is what a Smartship, or how at least a Smartship works. Now, how do you activate your Smartship? The first thing that you do is obviously you log on to your back office. You log on to your back office with the username and password that you would have received from the person that joined you into the business. So whoever signed you up will have given you what your username is and what your password is. The link to log on to your back office is called www.tlc-ioffice.com. When you go onto this link, you can see there, when you go onto the browser, internet browser, and you punch in this link, it will open up a screen that looks something like this. This is the first screen that you will see that takes you into the Total Life Changes back office. So with this part here is where you punch in your username that you would have received, and this part here is where you punch in your password that you would have received. Once you've punched in both your username, often your username will be your IBO number, or it will just be your username that you use for your website. So it will be what you punch in there and the password that you would have received from your sponsor. Of course, this information can change at any time. So you click this button, sign in, and you are into the back office. Once you are into the back office and you are actually using a computer or a laptop, you will see a menu that looks something like this, and your name will appear there. You see there where it's written name hidden. That's your name that you will see, and this will be your menu. So this menu shows you everything that you can do in the back office. This is now your system, and because you are setting up your Smartship, there is an item on the menu called Smartship. So when you click this item, it will open up a button that looks something like this, and this button, when you click it, it says here create your Smartship. When you click it, it will allow you to capture the details for creating your Smartship. So this is how you will see the screen when you are using a computer or a laptop, or at least a 10-inch tablet or any tablet that's bigger. So this is based on the screen resolution really. That is why I'm specifying that this is what you will see for a computer. And what do you see for the others? Well, this is what you will see if you are using a cellular phone. When you use a cellular phone or a small tablet, your 7-inch tablet or so, this is the screen that you will see. Once you've logged on to your portal or your website and you've punched in your username and password, instead of seeing the menu across the screen, you will actually see a button. So this button will appear in a corner like that, and when you click this button, you will see a menu appearing on the left of the screen like this. So this is what you see when you are using a small screen like your cellular phone or a small tablet. So you will still see the items that you would normally see when you are using a computer. So the item of interest will be that one there called Smartship, and when you click on this item, which is the pop-up from your menu, when you click on this item, it will show up as a button like this that says you want to create your Smartship, and you click on this button and you will get started with capturing the data that is required to activate your Smartship. So let us continue. The data that is required when you are capturing your Smartship, when you are activating your Smartship, is basically your Smartship date. And if you remember, joining on the 2nd of January, your Smartship date will appear as the 2nd of February, which is a month later. And the 2nd of every month, your Smartship will go off on that date. So you set it up once and you capture the product, which could be 5Ts or NRG like we said. So you can select 5Ts, you can select more Ts of course, but the minimum that's required, especially for beginners, if you're still an associate or an affiliate, this is what will be required of you: 5 packs of tea or 1 bottle of NRG. And then you select on the screen the shipping address. This is the address where you want this product to be sent to. So that's your address, home address, hopefully. And then the last one is the payment method. Remember we said Smartship is a debit order, which means the TLC will debit your bank account that you are going to be entering here, and this bank account will be debited on this date that you've selected. And when this debit order is successful, TLC will ship these products that you've selected when you were setting up your Smartship to this address when you were setting up that you would have put on the screen. So the important thing here about the payment details is what your account number is, or rather your card number, and your CVV, the last three numbers at the back of your card. So that's the information that will normally be required when you capture the banking details or the payment details. So that's what happens. Your card number and your CVV, which is the last three numbers at the back of your card. This card could be a check card or it could be a credit card. All right. And something really important to note, not all the banks will have enabled your account to purchase online, especially international. So this means that if you've never used your card to buy online before, and you've never purchased anything outside of South Africa using online purchases on the internet or whatever the case is, you need to get with your bank and ask them to switch on the enabling capability for you to be able to purchase online international. This is a quick exercise. You can either call your bank, or you can either I know that with other banks locally, such as your Capitec, you can do it with your app. You can do it with your app, and your app can do it for you. But the important thing here is you can call your bank, or you can just go to your branch and say, guys, I want to be able to buy online and international, and the bank will take you 2 minutes. You'll be out of there. So in a nutshell, this is really what Smartship is about. It's about you selecting the date of your debit order, selecting the products that you want to be sent, selecting the address where the products will be sent to, and selecting the account of the bank where the payment will come from. So that is what we mean by Smartship. I want to thank you. Bye-bye.